and honestly, probably should have been playing this like a few weeks ago, but unfortunately, that's just not how it works. Where's my controller? So yeah, we're getting into this now. Go ahead and open up the. Oh wait, that's actually Streamlabs. I want the controller. Alrighty, and let's launch it and call it good. There will be no camera today. Unfortunately, I don't have one working right now. Once the screen pops up, we'll start playing. Yeah. Alright, let's go to in-game. And unfortunately, again, because I'm low on space, I'm gonna be basically using my phone for everything because I can't help it. So, should be good. Oh, let me... Because I should... Gonna go ahead and turn that off. There we go.
I dream of it, amongst the wild threads of history and the myriad of paths. My path saw the Imperium rise from the ashes left in the wake of the Great Revolt. Thou shalt not make a machine in the likeness of the human mind. With that commandment, new avenues of human potential were explored. Mentats, Suk Doctors, Sword Masters, and the mystical Bene Gesserit Sisterhood. But it was the Navigators and their monopoly on space travel that set the conditions for the Imperium. But I am telling you of the universe you already know. Let me describe the one you do not. In this other universe, my mother, Lady Jessica, consort to Duke Leto Atreides, gave birth to a daughter, a girl they named Ariste. Because of her obedience to the Bene Gesserit, Lady Jessica is trained as a truth-sayer. Because of that training, Lady Jessica was able to detect Dr. Yue's deception. Because of the forewarning of his betrayal, House Atreides survived the Battle of Arrakeen. Because of their survival, the Emperor declared a full-scale war of assassins. Because of the war, the Sardaukar were deployed to ensure spy shipments continued without interruption. Because of the Sardaukar, the Fremen were eradicated. There was no Muad'Dib, no Lisan al-Gaib, no Kwisatz Haderach. I see a universe where I, Paul Atreides, was never born. All my visions lead to horror, except this one. This one leads to you.
Yep. Now, you'll notice that I do have a character made already. I've been enjoying this game since it fully released, unfortunately. But I will make a new one for us. Okay. Let's do Siege Leg, I believe. That should be fine. I do need to remove that box, though, for the camera. You are next in line to join. So how is everybody? Oh, I should probably turn on streamer mode.
Show yourself, child.
Alright, so male is fine. What's the voice? Let's try R. Yes. I still don't know why, like, the character comes out Asian when I import him. Hmm. Big strong man. Uh. Why? Does he have, like, the Braveheart paint on with a mullet? You can take all liberties, but you can't take our freedoms. Cock shotgun. Okay. Height. That's pretty good for a height. Leg thickness. Let's make him well built, shall we? Vitiligo, don't really need that. Freckles. Strength. It has no freckles. Alright, voice. Hmm. Let's see. Oh, Minecraft villager. Uh. Probably that one? It's hard to tell. Age, let's age him down a little bit. Okay, head details. Let's get him more centered. 5 mark. Yeah, I think that's looking better. Okay, hairstyle. Let's see what hairstyle to give him. Because the mullet just... mullets. Could make him look like Jesus. Maybe. Give him the little samurai top knot? I don't think so. Oh, other person in chat, can you hear me yet? Bro. Ponytail, nah. Make him look like the doctor from Star Trek. That doesn't look too bad, right? See, I hate that for men, they don't have nearly as many hairstyles that work. Right? Like, that would almost be like a colonial hairstyle, except it goes way too far and becomes a full ponytail. An immediate bob. Like, you get half of a row of, like, men's haircut, and then it goes immediately into women's haircut. And that is a problem I see in all video games. It's either this young punk stuff, like this, and by the way, this looks stupid. It's like a half bowl cut. Like, he looks like he wants to be in a Korean boy band with half of these hairstyles. See, that looks a little bit better, but you want it, like, imagine if it was styled like that, but actually came down to about here instead. Probably go with that one. Hair color seems fine. Eyebrow styles, fine. Beard style. Probably not the, Lincoln. Well, actually, the Lincoln would be more... that, right? But more rugged. That actually came together quite nice. A little bit. think this one. What this one? A little bit too detached. That one. I think. And I mean, it's all the same color right now, so let's leave it like that. Base tattoo style. Now, do you have a favorite class? Like, do you want to see me start out soldier, swordmaster? Coffee light. Probably more. Assassin marks. I would need to get rid of the beard to see those. Okay. How about not? Eyeballs. Eye makeup style. Eyeshadow color, eyeshadow strength, eyeliner color, lipstick. Lip gloss. Where's the eye details? Eye color. They have them have green eyes. Could have them have it. I mean, default green isn't too bad. Ooh. No. I think this is a good look for him. What do you guys think? So, let me see, because I know sometimes this is, that. Redness is fine. Dark circles. Body tattoo style. Do we want him to have... I think those are navigator markings, which wouldn't make sense all that much. Just that. But they're probably the coolest looking ones. Give him some banding. I do like the full sleeve. I know it's weird. Tattoo age. Head scars. Put the attire back on him. You know what's funny? I do have an eyebrow scar like that, except it's closer to here. And then it comes down here on me. But, hang on a second. Sorry, just had to check that you guys could hear me. Oh, I think he's done. So, headscar depth. Oh, jeez. Just that much. That's fine. Alright. So, he will be... numbers and up to 4 special characters. There we go. No more than 2 numbers in a row. No profanity, slurs, links. Okay. Opening tutorial sequence. Yeah, why not? Yep, block it. And accept this character to start the game. Alright, but I do want your guys' input.
What I am?
Yes.
Then I will sift your words for lies. Let's begin. Where were you born?
Alright. Let's see. Homeworld. Unique emote, the Harkonnen Curse. Deity Prime, heavily industrialized, volcanic world, the baronial seat of House Harkonnen. It's controlled by a network of dense urban enclaves. Chusuk. Chusuk music, unique emote. Dialogue trait, cultured. A rich, verdant agri-world of rolling hills and river-fed valleys, the music planet is the center of culture and civility in the Imperium. Caladan. Temperate but storm-racked, oceanic world, the ancestral home of House Atreides, is known for its relaxed agrarian lifestyle and famous vineyards. Dialogue trait honorable, Atreides salute. That's kind of cool. Catane. Catane Bow. Political. A green and pleasant world with satellite-controlled weather. The fates of many are decided within the ornate halls of the Imperial planet. And Ix. A forbidding ice world of mountains, tundra, and forest. The Ixians conceal their vast technological empire within sprawling underground cities. Dialogue trait. Technologist. Unique emote. The Ixian secret. I'm torn between Caladan and Ix. Although I'm kind of leaning more towards Ix. How about you guys? What do you think? Oh, I just realized I have not put this in my chat yet. Give me one moment. Share this. Discord. But yeah, what do you guys think? Because I would like to see what you guys have to say about that. That's, yeah. Deception. I have yet to see what the honorable dialogue is like. I have seen the cultured as I was playing with the Chusuk. I never got the unique emote though, which is weird. But yeah, I'm thinking Ix or Caladan. I could basically flip a coin. Or do odds and evens. I have a dice roller on my phone. I feel like the secret would be kind of a cooler emote to have. I just don't know how to access them. Because you're supposed to be able to, I think it's hold tab, and it brings up your wheel, and then from the wheel you hit right click, and it brings up the emotes, and I just never had the music one on my emote wheel. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, catch a tiger by the toe. He hollers, let him go. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Okay, so I think I will go Ix, but I'll give it another minute or two. Let you guys decide. And yes, I just used Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. But that's kind of what you gotta do sometimes. I know not everybody in chat likes to voice their opinions. Alright. I'll give it one more minute and then I'll just pick. And, I mean, here's the thing. You guys can pick any of these. We can be the Harkonnen homeworld, the Chusik homeworld, the Caladan homeworld, you know, all that jazz. I'm just saying I haven't seen this one yet. But I also haven't seen any of those, because I think the first character I played was, I think from the Atreides homeworld, oddly enough. But yeah. So. Alright. Well, I guess it's time.
The
And we can
machine
always
world. They skirt
do a different one.
dangerously close to breaking the prescriptions of the Butlerian Jihad. The order of the Imperium is rooted in the Farfaluches. A place for every man, and every man in his place. Where is your place?
Butlerian Jihad. Jihad is Arabic for holy war. Oh man, that just it sounds funny. I'm sure in lore it has like a really unique meaning and yada yada yada. But Butlerian Jihad, the Butlerian Holy War. Oh man. Okay, bondsmen. The educated caste that serves the great houses and administers imperial bureaucracy. Bondsmen are known casually as the citizen class. Remember, service guarantees citizenship. Na familia. Cats reserved for essential members of noble household or retinue. Na familia are afforded certain privileges and protections by their status. Dialogue trait nobility. Peon. Dialogue trait peon. The vast peasant labor force that drives the imperial engine. Peons are bound to the fief in which they live and are considered the property of their lord. So serfs. Surfs up on the desert sand dunes. That's what they need. They need like a surfboard you can use. That would be amazing. Okay, another kind of binary choice. Do we want to be nobles or do we want to be like the lowest caste there is? Those are the only two acceptable answers. I mean, the bondsman thing is kind of interesting, but I feel like being either a noble or like a street rat, right? Like, I think those are the two best for storyline purposes slash roleplay, but mostly storyline purposes because I don't really roleplay all that much. I should try to do it more often, but yeah. Could do any, meeny, miny, mo again. Or I could bring up a dice roller. Let's bring up a dice roller. Alright, let's see. Dice. There we go. Okay, so we want a d4. How do I get rid of these? I'll click to remove. Alright, let's just do a d4. Oh, I forgot to... Okay, evens, noble, odd, peasant. Odd, we're a peasant. Oh, I should actually exit out of that. You don't want to leave the internet on. So we are a peon.
You've risen above your station. Most peons go their entire lives without seeing the inside of a starship. You had
Alright.
a mentor in your youth, trained by one of the schools. Who was your mentor?
Oh, this is a good question. So I like going Trooper because of the starting ability, the Shigawire Claw. It's really good for moving around the desert terrain and stuff like that. The Mentat has also a pretty good one because it gets the deployable, like a deployable turret, and like force fields and stuff like that. The Swordmaster is also an interesting one. Let's go Swordmaster. I'm calling this one because there is a...
The failed House of Ginaz, I assume. What a waste that whole affair was.
Well, thank you for
The
that.
test is almost complete. Have you spoken truth?
I have spoken truth.
Kneel. Put your hand in the box.
I love that it's the arm that has the tattoos.
I hold at your neck the Gom Jabbar, the high-handed enemy. Don't pull away or you will die. Great plots are afoot in the Imperium, and the currents of intrigue run deeply. Arrakis is the key, and the Fremen are missing. You will go to Arrakis as our agent, prisoner. You have one task. Find the Fremen. Wake the sleeper. Everything depends on this. Do you understand?
Yes, I understand.
Good. You speak truth. But here is the rest of it. There is only one rule. Keep your hand in the box and live. Withdraw it and die. An animal would gnaw off its own hand to escape the pain. And we can only be served by humans. Find the Fremen. Wake the sleeper. You will know when it is done.
And then they send me out in a prison ship. Now this game is so cool. Because once you get the Ornithopter, like, travel gets unlocked and stuff, and it's just awesome. Dune Awakening! Now there is one setting that I should turn on. It's got a beat to it, too. Oh, and hilariously, it's got an in-game radio. That does, like, dramas and stuff. It's cool. Oh, wait.
I couldn't wait for you. But now you need to run.
They skipped over a part of it.
Run. Now.
They skipped over to the tutorial. I thought I wanted to do the tutorial. That is such a cool scene. Again, they did this game so well.
You made it, Offworld. Catch your breath. When the Thopter went down, the storm took us far off course. My leg is bad. I need
cool.
to lay low and treat it before it gets worse. But fear not, Offworlder. Noctua can cover the ground between us with little effort. She will be my eye in the sky so I can continue to offer my sage advice and keep you on this side of the grave. Figure out how to craft yourself some clothing. That Mauler outfit won't cut it out here.
Alright. So, makeshift clothing. Research that. I can't get anything else because it's all locked. That's okay. So, makeshift hood. Makeshift gloves. But I'm also torn because I should have done the... Like, we're missing the whole entrance thing. Okay, so I should also do this. Streamer mode enabled. Confirm changes. I didn't tell it to skip, did I? Claim rewards. I don't have rewards to claim. Okay. What I will do. Oh, did I leave the... Okay. Because if you remember the beta test I got to play, they had that entire scene where you have to get the ornithopter and stuff that crashes. And I want to go through that because it's the beginning of the game. It's where you learn a bunch of the mechanics and stuff. So... And not to mention you got, like, fights and all that you get to do. So... I kind of want to do that because that's just cool. It's okay. I'll use all the same choices. It was Ix, Swordmaster, and Peon. I will have to kind of remake the character again, I think, but... Honestly, I think it's worth it. It's gameplay, and it's part of the gameplay loop, and it's part of the story, and it shows why you're in the situation you're in. So... I'll skip that stuff, though. Don't need to do that. Right? Okay. Servers. So, Aaron's Refuge. I can. Okay. Alright. So... Region North America. Alright. Join.
Approach.
Skip cutscene. Alright. Come on. Circle around to me. That's not too bad, actually. Correct voice. Do eye color. What? Emerald. Okay, hairstyle. Which one did we choose? We had a pretty decent one. That's not gonna work. We want them. That one. It was this one. Yeah, it's that one. Okay. And beard. It's this one. Okay, that's all good. We had a tattoo. Yeah, this one. To age. It's nice and fresh looking. Head scar was this one. Right about there, I think. Let's go one more down. There we go. Finished character. Okay. Enter game. Okay. Play through the opening. Would you like to skip? No. Locked recommended. Accept this character and start the game. Cool. That's what it was. I misread that part. And...
Told you what I am?
Yes.
Then I will sift your words for lies. Let's begin. Where were you born?
I was born on
The
Ix.
machine world. The order of the Imperium is
I'm a peon.
You had a mentor in your
I'm a
from the
swordmaster.
famed House of Gnars, I assume. The test
Alright.
is almost come here.
I have spoken the truth.
Kneel.
Alright. This we can let play out. This I don't mind playing out.
Hand in the box.
Hi, Coco. Who's a good girl?
hold at your neck the Gomjabar, the high-handed enemy. Don't pull away or you will die. Great plots are afoot in the Imperium, and the currents of intrigue run deeply. Arrakis is the key, and the Fremen are missing. You will go to Arrakis as our agent, prisoner. You have one task. Find the Fremen. Wake the sleeper. Everything depends on this. Do you understand?
Yes.
Good. You speak truth. But here is the rest of it. There is only one rule. Keep your hand in the box and live. Withdraw it and die. An animal would gnaw off its own hand to
Coco.
escape the pain. And
You
we
come
can
here.
only be served by humans.
Who's a good girl?
Find the Fremen. Wake the sleeper. You will know when it is done.
You know what I find funny is how poorly designed these ships are. I do like that most of that ship just blends into the background. That's a cool effect. There we go. But yeah, if I'm restarting a character, I want to restart from the very beginning. Otherwise, what's the point, right? Sorry. But yeah, this guy does this with... well, you'll see. And fires. Yeah, one rocket to take down an entire ship like that. Like, how poorly designed must your ship be, unless he's using, like, something very special in that rocket? And then he just goes through... like, this here is a war crime. I'm sorry. But if I'm wearing something as important as my still suit, I'm not cleaning my blade.
No, Arista said it was just a dream. I agree, but she is almost Sayadina.
I think he was talking to his bird. Bat thing. Right. Yeah, I know. Who's a good kitten? My little Coco is off to the side. She wants attention. You got your head licked by Oya. I like reach down and start scratching her head and her ears all wet because she went close to Oya and got herself licked. Yeah, here's the sad part. You know, I was told to find the Freeman. I think that's the Freeman. they're mummified in the desert. So that's like a galactic map of their journey. That there is a design of a knife, I think? Interesting. Alright. Off we go. Daylight, which here is deadly. Hi, little girl. Don't knock nothing over, okay? That's my good girl. Crafting. Be to open the crafting menu. Craft a knife. Excuse me. Alright. Cut moisture seal. Hey! It's water! Alright. Yeah, I'm only allowed to drink so much of this water here. Right. Yay! Coco. Do not put your paw on the off button. That's a no-no. You're not turning off my computer tonight, okay? I'm in the middle of streaming. I love how now I'm damaged real bad. Okay, B to open the crafting menu. Craft 5 bandages. They're going in my slot 2. Boca de kitty. Boca de kitty. And 2 to use the heal kits. Alright. Hold forward to attach. See, that's actually something neat that they did from Conan. Not only can you pretty much climb wherever you need to, but they made it where you can just, moving forward, hold the spacebar. See, in Conan, you used to have to double jump. So, jump and hit the spacebar, which takes up more stamina. Because stamina is based upon the spacebar. And hi, baby. Baby girl, you're right next to my mic. Please don't cause too much noise. Hector, would you like to sit on my lap? I can pull out my chair a little bit.
So then, you're not quite dead. Now you will know a thing that few but the Fremen have seen. For many, the last thing they saw before they were slaughtered.
The Sardaukar. By the way, those ships are just so cool.
Let us speak of our escape. Twin comets in the sky, a rebirth from fire and death, and the Sardaukar net closing around us. Your
And-
survival heralds interesting times, off-worlder.
And who are you?
Is this what you wish? To waste time in idle chatter? Your first lesson on Arrakis, then. Every exhalation is a waste of water.
I do wish we could get his still suit. Look at how cool that is. Name yourself and we can move on.
I am Xantara. My companion is Noctua. Now, Shall we discuss our escape?
What is this
The
place?
Fremen name for it translates as the Valley of Echoes.
Hi,
A
Coco.
sacred place to the Fremen. A place of death and prophecy.
Is this why you saved
It
me?
is the miracle and inimitability of prophecy. I will speak on this no further.
Yeah, you see how blue his eyes are? He's on the spice. How did we come to crash? He shot down our ship.
A portable rocket, I surmise, based on the damage.
Why attack a prison ship?
No doubt the work of some desperate and dangerous outlaw. One with a burning hatred for the Emperor and all he represents. But there are so many fitting that description. There's a way through the barricade, if you do as I say.
Tell me what to
You
do.
need one of their ornithopters. Their protocol is to remain aloft and kill anything that moves from above.
How do we get one down?
That's where you come in. If you can slip back onto the Proteus and locate the command module, you can activate the captain's personal emergency transmitter. He's a noble. They're not allowed to let him die. Leave the rest to me.
Alright, what about the other prisoners?
Kill them. In other circumstances, their water would be a valuable resource. But with a Sardaukar here, we do not have time to claim them.
So that's why he shot us down. Killed them all?
Only those that get in your way. Think of it as a kindness. They will not survive Arrakis for long.
Alright, enter the ship, find the captain, activate the transmitter. Anything else?
Take this Communinet transceiver. It's essential for planetary communication. Now go, and be quick. The Mother Storm is upon us.
Alright. By Mother Storm, he means the Coriolis Storm, which... not quite how that would work, but okay.
The heat of the sun is deadly to the unprepared.
Play the sun is a deadly laser. But yeah, on Arrakis, the sun is much stronger. Think of it as I mean, if you know anything about how stars and stuff. Oh, there it is. Go. I have a kyber crystal that I just put in my prison pocket. I mean, I guess that makes sense. I was a prisoner for this. Alright. Hey. Quit being... Yeah. You're okay. Here, stay on my lap.
The guards have sealed themselves inside. Search the prisoners for a cut array. And off-worlder, be careful.
Alright. Well, luckily enough, the guy with the flashlight next to his head had a cutter ray on him. Alright.
The cut array is primarily a mining tool, off-worlder. You'll need it for harvesting resources. Using it to cut open ships is an added benefit.
Yeah, you do have to be kind of precise with it, though. Because if you miss that blue, you have to go back over it to get in. Alright.
The room is blocked by a pentashield. You'll need a pentashield key to pass through. See if there's another way forward.
And there's the key you need. Alright. And if you notice, you get salvage from doing this, which is pretty nice. Alright.
Ready your weapon, off-worlder. The guards won't hesitate. Neither should you.
Yep, alright. Light attack. Alright. And somebody just got in. Parrying! Hold to block.
Parry your opponents just as their strikes will hit you. This should stagger them, giving you a window of opportunity.
Nope, I didn't parry all three. Okay, get that. And you always want to check in rooms like this, because a lot of the time there'll be little treasure chests and stuff to grab. Alright. And... dodged. Yay, water! Okay, your hydration bonus to your maximum stamina to you, which is further increased above 2/3. You become and lose health until you hydrate again. Okay, basically you can dehydrate and die. Because desert. Poor guys. Alright, heavy and slow.
A swift attack can force your enemy off balance, but only a slow blade penetrates a shield.
Come on. There we go. Unfortunately, I don't get her shield. Or their shield, I should say.
That's the pentashield key. Once you equip it, you can pass through the shield.
All right.
And activate that transmitter. I'll be there soon.
Yay! Activate transmitter. He has a life alert. Now, those are scout ornithopters. Or, no wait, that one's an assault one. But the ones that only have the 4 wings? Guess they're all assault ones. You can build those later, by the way. Though, if they're taken out by one rocket. Ah, yes. Everything loading it.
I hear I'm a wanted man. Oi! Woodland scum! I man tukta lasto breath ada hung unvalo arsut. De dia abada. I know. That's why I brought you here.
By the way, this is one of the reasons I picked Swordmaster! Twist the knife. By the way, I have his suit customization. Not this guy, the other guy.
The Thopter will have the codes to get us through the barrier. Ever fly an ornithopter? It's simple enough. But my leg is bad and I won't be able to work the pedals.
I actually have flown an ornithopter in this game. It's pretty fun, honestly.
Get ready. They'll be on us as soon as we break through.
Although I have to admit, that is such a cool design for a plane slash helicopter.
Turn us into the storm. They won't follow.
The Sand Crawler. So we are basically Jawas. Essential for gathering large volumes of spice, but must be transported to the spice fields carefully.
Off-worlder. I couldn't wait for you. But now you need to run. The sandworm is coming. Run. Now!
Oh, it's randomized every time? That's cool. Because this isn't where we landed the first time. Whee!
You made it, Off-worlder. Catch your breath. When the Thopter went down, the storm took us far off course. My leg is bad. I need to lay low and treat it before it gets worse. But fear not, Off-worlder. Noctua can cover the ground between us with little effort. She will be my eye in the sky so I can continue to offer my sage advice and keep you on this side of the grave. Figure out how to craft yourself some clothing. That Mauler outfit won't cut it out here.
Alright. Right, I needed the research for it. There we go. B. You know the nice thing about this game? It doesn't slow you down when you're crafting. That's a, cave. Oh, jeez. Come on. Am I blocking too quick? There we go. Alright. Bandits. Salvaged metal. Now, where am I on the map, anyways? So I found the scavenger, Western Safeway. Again, that's just funny because Safeway is also a store in the United States. There we go. And just like that, our lovely tattoo is covered up.
The War of Assassins has left debris scattered all over this sector. Salvage metal from the wreckage with your cutter ray, and use it to make a Mauler pistol and darts. Don't let the Imperial disdain for ranged weapons lead you astray. Very few people are foolhardy enough to use shields this deep in the sands, and that is to your advantage.
Alright, I need to research the Mala pistol. Locked. Wise. Oh, do I just have pistol? No. Research Mauler pistol. Salvage metal. Oh, okay. Won't let me without doing that. Alright, so there's more. I need... Oh, nope, I got it. Alright. Okay, craft. Improvise Mauler. Craft that. Craft. Let's do 5. Because each crafting is like 10 darts or something like that. Yeah, 30 darts. Cool. I hear a sandworm. Skills. So as a swordmaster, you can learn this skill. Which literally turns you into a Jedi. Alright. Okay, to open skills menu. Don't really need that. I thought I heard a sandworm. Research respawn beacon. Craft place. Okay. You can hear that sandworm out there. How much darts do I have? 150. That should do for it right now. I should... So they want me to place this, which I can absolutely do.
This used to be Fremen territory, but the War of Assassins and the Sardaukar pogrom put an end to that. Now the sector is crawling with scavengers, fighting over the scraps of Imperium technology left in the wake of this so-called noble war. But that's to your advantage, Offworlder. Allow them to do the hard work of gathering the salvage, and then take it from them. Don't hesitate to kill them all. They would do the same to you.
Yep, they absolutely would. Yeah, what do I need? Scavenger camp using binoculars. Oh, I'm supposed to find an actual camp. So, like, up there. But one that I haven't discovered yet. The cave. Where are all the camps? There's one. Okay. Recon the area for a scavenger camp. Go to the scavenger camp. Use your ability, kill the scavengers. That's a lot of traveling on worm-infested sand. But okay. Walk without rhythm. Ooh, did you see that spike? Okay, don't use the, There's a worm breach somewhere around here. It's gotta be good to have. I'm in the sun too much. I need to get in the shade. Unfortunately, yeah. Dismiss. Yeah, that vibration bar does not do a whole lot to actually tell you what's going on. Okay. T to hold character status. Alright. Now, I love how they're like, your normal clothes won't do much, but you should build other stuff. Alright. Oh. Hold your Jedi!
It's obvious you've had some training, Offworlder, but nothing can truly prepare you for what the desert has in store. Hone your skills, and harden yourself to the violence you must do to survive. Remember, Arrakis will sharpen you, or kill you.
Yes. Okay, where is my spy? Nice. Okay, open the skills menus. Okay.
Still tent. You're easy prey to the sandstorms that sweep across the desert. Those storms tear flesh from bone and shred metal like paper. Unless you'd like to share a cave with some scavengers, your best bet is to build your own shelter. Build a construction tool and place out a sub-fief console. You'll be claiming a portion of the planet's surface for your very own, or rather borrowing it from the Emperor. I'm a little hazy on the specifics.
I mean, sure. Right, research it first. Journey, shelter, and shield. What am I missing? Mine granite stone. Elvish metal. So they're forcing me to do more. Now here's the thing. If there really was a sandstorm going on like this, you would be rather cool. Because that's a lot of wind. Although this technically isn't a sandstorm per se. If I recall. I'm not saying that there's a Coriolis stone, but storm. That's a sandworm. Alright. So that's the metal. I still need the sandstone. Or granite stone. And I no longer have my sugar wire. Because I decided to go the Jedi path. So I need 150 of this stuff. Alright, 53. Cool. Ooh, would you look at that? I hear worm. It's over there. He's... I am losing water and fast. Okay. Ew. Did you find me? Or did I find you? Because I feel like I found you. Okay. Getting out of the heat for a bit. Alrighty. Oh, I'm gonna need to start getting water soon. And I don't have any of my normal movement abilities, which sucks. I mean, it's a good challenge, though. Because I used to fly around this map like it's nothing. Now I have to be, quote-unquote, careful. Because that can happen. Okay, there's probably gonna be water up here. At least some of those plants I can drink. What to do? Oh, door. They don't see any of the water. Find the water plants. Man, there are so many beginner places here. There's no subtype or there is. Oh. Okay. That works. That really works. I still need water though. And a little bit more granite to progress. I just did. Damn it. Oop, nope. I'm gonna die. Okay.
Need to reload.
Nice. What? They shouldn't have died. Like, you all saw that, right? I just asked them and they died? That's how that's supposed to work. Oh. Hi there. Oh. Nice. Okay, that one died like he was supposed to. Where's the plants? I need the plants. There should be 2 plants somewhere around here. Stay away from the fire. The fire can actually set you alight in this game. Where is the plants that supposedly have the dew? Do the dew. There we go. Dew limit. Dew flowers will only fill up 1/3 of your hydration. Consuming too much will cause nausea. Seek more efficient hydration sources to fully quench your thirst. And I said sources instead of sources. Because I know how to speak proper English. Okay, I need more granite. Granite, granite, my kingdom for granite. Yeah, I think this area is mostly for, killing things. There should be some granite stone, though. No access. Okay, so that person has a thing already. So this is the fabricator. They already took everything. Oh, they had an ore refinery. Awesome. And there's that sandworm. Doing sandwormy things. Ah, there's got to be stone somewhere. Take that. Alright. And search that. Alright. Craft a construction tool. Construct or interact with a pipe thing. Because if you can find one, I mean, why waste the materials?
Congratulations. You're now the proud owner of an Imperial sub-thief. More of a sub-thief. But it's enough for now. Get your construction tool out and get cracking. It's not a shelter without walls and a roof.
Alright. And yes, you can do this. Just drop everything in here and it will keep it safe from other players. Alright, so that's 3. Dismiss. Okay, so 3. What do I have? Construct foundations 4. Oh, why? Not supposed to do that. Oh well. Do not have required permissions for this action. What do you mean? This is mine. Oh. Ownership. Use. I just powered it up. I didn't claim ownership of it. Okay. Sufficient stability. Alright. So, let's see. Like that added to my favorites. That added to my favorites. Like that added to my favorites. Okay. Oh, that's outer. Hang on. Oh, right. I need to fill the projections. Placement blocked by another object. That's fine. Supposedly, I have the correct stuff. Wonder what's causing that. Is it you? Put you over here. Okay, it was that thing. Alright. Let's see. Construct foundations 4. Oh, shoot. I was supposed to be constructing foundations. So, 3. You're supposed to have foundations. Alright, foundations 4. Now what? Construct walls 7. Okay. Construct a door. Okay. I can't tell with these walls anyways, so... Okay, now, construct a door. Fortunately, wait, this wall I can tell. Alright, construct a door. Crawling now, construct roofs. Yep. I think he just made a thing outside. Oh, hi, chat. Alright. And they want me to move this. Yeah, I'm just claimed an abandoned base. Makes it a lot faster. Alright. Construct or interact with small storage container. Fuel power deposit. Okay.
The sub-thief console comes with an automatic shield system that will keep your base safe from the sandstorms. Just keep the generator fueled, or the storms will tear at your walls. And it goes without saying, don't build on open sand. Seal your base, Offworlder. Maintain good water discipline, and it will keep you alive. You've done well licking flowers and sucking sap, but you need a consistent source of water. And the best source out here is blood. Extract it, store it, refine it, and drink it. Raw if you're really desperate. And don't mind throwing up. Actually, don't drink it. Unless you really have to.
Well, I mean, now you're telling me. So I need plant fiber. Shoot. I harvested most of the plants around here already. Just like I killed most of the people.
Who's that?
Identify yourself.
Identify yourself.
Weapon empty.
There we go, more plant fiber. Oh, where'd you go?
Water is mine.
No, your water is mine, once I figure out how to do this. Because I need to get the plants. Let's see. Alright. Harvest some water. Alright. Need 25 fiber. I'm not seeing a whole lot of those fibrous plants, unfortunately. But yes, if you choose Sword Master, you get an ability that just lets you deflect bullets for as long as you have stamina. Which can be pretty dang useful when everybody's using guns. Ah, plants. There we go, new schematic unlocked. Exsanguination kit. Crafting small blood pouch. It provides blood extractor. Alright. And now it is time to harvest. Locate kill scavengers. Extract 100 milliliters. Or 1,000 milliliters. Gotcha. Alright, it's on 4. Ooh, what? Come on. Cool. I need 3 more bodies. Thank you for volunteering. Man, right in the crotch. If they were alive, that would hurt. Like, there's no way around that. That would hurt. Okay, research the blood purifier. Now we get to put this in the base. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. There is here a community. So there's actual radio stations you can listen to. Alright. And that was talking about the different kinds of shelters there are. Let's see. Favorites. Well, structural. And special. I don't need that. I need this. Alright. Not enough support. Yay. Deposit the blood.
Probably feeling it by now, Offworlder. Spice. It's everywhere on Arrakis. The air, the sand, the blood. It prolongs life, expands consciousness, and triggers some very vivid dreams.
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
Oh. Vision quest time! And it looks like the Coriolis storm is going to hit in 2 hours. That's basically a server reset. It doesn't, like, destroy your buildings and stuff so long as they're powered, but it can be... it moves stuff around on you.
Observe this valley, sacred to the Equan Bedouin. Here, Wally faced the trials of Akul, proving their knowledge of the Fremen ways. Find the Fremen, she said.
Man, that guy had a lot of blades in him.
7 tests, 7 steps. Set your feet. Follow the uncertain path. Keep moving. The only true death is stagnation.
Man, and that's why you don't do drugs, kids. Alright. You have experienced the spice stream. On awakening, you are protected from harm for a short time. Move to continue your journey. Alright. Now, unfortunately, with that Coriolis storm coming, probably won't really have the time to get to the trial. Because, hey, you see this blue stuff? There's supposed to be plants there. Because one of these is supposed to be the trial. Question is, which one? Follow your inner sight to the first trial. My inner sight, huh? Can I make it a thing here yet? Binoculars. Alright. But yeah, I'll probably, with the Coriolis storm coming, that means that I'm going to start experiencing lag and stuff. Because again, the idea of the Coriolis storm is it's a server wipe, right? Just removes everything that's like not supposed to be on the server, like old buildings and stuff. Moves the wrecks around. Oh, right. The first one they actually highlight form. It's 1,000 meters that way. What time is it? It's 2 o'clock. How long have I been streaming? Alright, come on. It is here. Started 1 hour ago. That does not seem right. We've been streaming longer than 1 hour. Hang on, let me... There we go. How long? 1 hour ago. Okay. Well, we'll give it another hour then, and then, Oh, wait, we're probably about half an hour away from the 2 hour mark. So I'll do my traditional 2 hours, and then I will call it good. Yeah, the thing is you don't want to get caught out in the Coriolis storm. There's three things that can... Oh, this is going to be fun. Small orb. That thing is so broken. Let me guess, there's no power to this, is there? No access. But if three things happen to you, you completely lose all of your inventory. One is getting caught out in the Coriolis storms. Sandworm, quicksand. But if you bunny hop, unless there's a breach near you, you won't attract the sandworm. See? So yes, the sandworm can be defeated simply by bunny hopping. I should have... I forgot to juice. I'll have to go back in a bit. I forgot to set my base as a respawn point. How am I gonna get down? Ah, right there. Watch this. Oh, I am dehydrated. I'm dehydrated. Where can I find some hydration? Because I am going to die if I do not find hydration. Hydration! Now, later on, you get special equipment to get water from those plants. But, yep. But yeah, at this point, I'm basically a Jawa Jedi. Because I can deflect the weapons fire. And I primarily deal in scrap. See, I don't get why they have the worm coming through areas like that, because it's kind of pointless. Unless you decide to... That's not the right one. Ah, 5. Unless you're going, I'm going to wait right here for that sandworm. Nothing happens. I should climb. Like, they made climbing so easy in this game. Or so much easier. I do miss the sugar wire, though. That makes...
Who's there? Found you.
Oh, nope, you're... That should have... Awesome. I need to make some bandages. Maybe I can get some bandages up here. Nope, I need to mix them. Okay. While I'm here... Bandages. Okay, let's make 12. Oh, I should, And I just killed a dude, so why not drain him? Ah, yes, juicing. I shouldn't have said that, because now I just have a picture of, like, the dude wearing one of those juicy pants across it. Like, yes. I guess the safe way to do it would be the, this. Okay, that worked. Yes. The power. There we go. And 6. I just leveled up, guys. Okay. 4. Ah! Uh-oh. I know exactly where I am now. This is not a good place for me to be. Gonna climb. But yeah, so does anybody in chat play this game? Because it's a really fun game. Like, it's surprising how well the game is put together. I mean, for what it is, but Funcom has always been really good about their adaptations. Like, their Conan one is still one of my favorite games. Okay, straight that way. Alright. Hop. Hop. Yeah, but see, you landing spikes the noise a little bit. So if the worm is nearby, it will, basically see you. But the bunny hopping, for that entire time you're in the air, no sound. Which is great. Okay. Oh, I'm parched. Okay, I should find some more plants nearby. Yes. Yeah, it's kind of funny. No access. So whoever built this still owns this. Yeah, I know, I'm dehydrated. Because I haven't made my water bottle yet. I think down here somewhere there is the primroses that you use for drinking. Or not. Jeez. Look at these buildings. Some of them are half built. Ah, there's some primroses. Alright. I made it to the caverns. The place I need to be. Yeah, so they try to show you all the, like, the journeys that they went through and stuff like that. It's really cool, actually. Alright. Walk mode on. Ah. Needs to roll up $1 and sniff it through the nose. But no, interestingly enough, in Star Wars, spice is supposed to do this as well. The spice that they've harvested on the, on Kessel, it's supposed to give you slight force sensitivity and stuff like that. So you can actually use it to, like, become partially a Jedi and see into the future and all that.
Who is it that thinks? Ibn Kirtaiba. The weight of a kindly god is a fearful thing.
Indeed.
You understand, Wally? Our god gave us the burning eyes of Allat.
I wonder who she's supposed to be.
Al-Ibar, dressed in black shade. Bila Kaif.
That was different. In the beta test, she didn't say that. She repeated the phrase, who is it that thinks? Because this is like those trials that you find in, like, Skyrim and stuff, where you have to, basically play by their rules. So the rule for this one is stay in the shadows.
When we began our wandering, we suffered until suffering was a thing we came to know within our souls. Arrakis is suffering. When we found it, we were home.
Oop, ow. And that's why you stay in the shade. Shade away. Oop, I'm on the wrong side. I was supposed to be on this side. Ow. I don't think the eye closed.
On Harmonten, we were made to suffer. Our children taken and made slaves. They denied us the Hajj. Never to forgive, never to forget.
Yep. And let's see. Ow. Sometimes the game doesn't register that you're in shadows.
Is a fearful thing. Did not God give us the burning sun to defy? Suffering leads to defiance. And where does defiance lead?
Deep Space Nine? No, it's supposed to be thought. Now, not all of the trials are like this. In fact, some of them have really cool mechanics in them. Tried to burn me right there.
Defiance leads to thought. Who is it that thinks? Those who suffer. Remember harm them. Be la kaifa.
Now, part of me wonders if that's like actual Arabic that they're mixing in. Ah, yes, the Grand Jawa. But yeah.
Defiance leads to thought. Who is it that thinks?
Those who suffer.
Those who suffer. Remember Harmontep. Be la kaifa.
And then you awaken. Yeah. Ooh, TD! Now they're connecting to the server again. But no, that actually begs a question. Which came out first, Dune or Star Wars? Let's see. Oops, sorry. So let's see. Dune release date. Ah, yes. Not that one. Part 1 was released... I meant the original Dune.
Still there, off-worlder. Your signal drifted for a moment.
1984. So when was A New Hope released?
When the Sardaukar began their purge, many Fremen were slaughtered. The ones that were not abandoned their caves, leaving valuable resources behind. Valuable resources that
1977.
contain the makings of a steel suit.
Okay.
Take what you need. Their ghosts will not object.
So Star Wars came out first. But when was Dune written? Because Dune is based off of a book. Dune first written. Okay. Was published in 1965. So Star Wars came out as the first movie, but Dune was the first book. Which makes sense. Oh, I need to harvest the materials for a still suit. The still suit is nice, by the way. I can do that along the way home. So I'll probably do basically an expedition trying to get back to my base. And we will call that the episode. Maybe I'll be making my first, or my still suit. But we do have the Coriolis storm coming in like an hour, so don't want to do too much. Like I said, I just need to get back to my base. Let's see. Oh, there's the copper I need, so let's see, that's 5. There we go. See, how did they get that? But yeah, you gotta be real careful, because you can look on the map, and sometimes it will show a little red triangle, like out here, that shows the worm. And that's called a worm breach. And a worm breach... Any crashing issues? No, not so far. I know NVIDIA graphics card used to have a issue with it, but NVIDIA updated their drivers recently, so you probably will be good. And sorry if I didn't get to you right away. My normal streaming setup unfortunately won't fit in my current place of residence because I'm basically in a camper, so. Oh, it's one of those ships. Those things are so cool. So during the day you can watch them close up and then they take off like vertically. It's really cool. But yeah, so far no crashing issues. Hop across the sand. Hop across the sand. Oh yeah, do not use any of your abilities on the sand because it will attract the sandworm. Like, get out to where it shows the marker. So, see that? See how it went all red and stuff? You do that like twice in a row and you'll have that worm on you in no time. Alright. Let's get that still... Oh, fabricator first. Which, hilariously, I actually already have one, but that's because somebody else built it. Oh, they just gave me a still suit. Return to your base and drink water from the blood purifier. That's what I'm trying to do. I just got a little bit of time to run. But yeah, so far, like, even when we were supposed to be having problems with the, crashing issue, didn't really have one. And I actually have a, NVIDIA graphics card. Okay. I can drink one more guy. Oh, no, wait, you're a, Hi. There we go. Now, if you're wondering why sometimes I jump when I don't seem to need to, it's because I'm, the spacebar is your quick loot button, and sometimes you don't really need to press it. Other times you do. I'm feeling parched. Man, look at this. No access. Yeah. No, right now, most of the people who have a problem, like, playing the game, it's because of, people, like, blocking off passages and stuff. But the thing is, and I know a lot of people don't think this way, but I do because I played, their Conan game. Verticality in Funcom games is extremely easy to do. This is why one of the best classes to start out with would be the, whatchamacallit, the soldier, because the soldier gets good verticality. They get a grapple hook thing that they can use for basically flying around the map. Also, your secondary is pretty awesome because it's a, Oh! Oh, cool, I got myself. It's a, anti-grav bomb, so you can throw it down if you have to, like, drop down from a high location and use it. Hey, Jackie, what's up? How are you? Haven't seen you in a while. Alright, so let's see. But yeah, Funcom games like this always let you climb whatever you want, so use that to your advantage. Oop, I'm gonna hurt myself. There we go. Yeah, better hit. Let's see. I don't see the sandworm roaming. Oh, there he is. See that huge bloom of dust? That's a big old sandworm. Nothing much, just chilling. You're good? Okay, cool. Yeah, unfortunately, I just hit my 2-hour mark. Or should be around that. And then the game has what's called a Coriolis storm. Gonna buy 7 days to die. Oh, yeah, that's gonna be fun. So the Coriolis storm is gonna shut down the server for a little bit in like another half an hour. Oh, and more. Leap through the air. See, with the sandworm, you don't want to make too much noise. But yeah, see how this building is kind of blocking the way? You can climb other people's buildings. Because you can't destroy them, so why not, right? Alright. And drink. And deposit. There we go. Construct or interact with the fabricator. There. Yeah. So unfortunately, I am going to have to call it at some point soon. There we go. But tell you what, I'll get my still suit on. Looks pretty nice. Oh, it is awesome. It fully dropped a couple of weeks ago. But yeah, this is Dune. So you know all the water and desert mechanics and stuff that a lot of games kind of perfected over the years. Imagine that turned into a full-on game based off of a pretty decent movie series and a book series. But instead of being like actually playing in the movie or anything like that, you're playing in the dream sequence of the main character of the movie.
Impressive, Off-worlder. Just remember, if you didn't connect the tubes between the caths and the thigh pads just right, you'll be drinking your own liquefied feces. And that does not count as hydration, by the way.
Yeah.
I have good news, Off-worlder. My leg has recovered enough that I will risk it to move forward. I know a place in your sector where we can meet. Craft a survey device so you can figure out how to get there and join me.
Alright, so now I need to unlock this. Alright. Is that everything? Cool. Alright. Construction. Binaries. Alright. And refine the copper. Conan 2.0? Sort of. Think more sci-fi, though. So you have, like, spaceships and bikes and even, like, dragonfly helicopters that you can use, which is just kind of awesome. Alright, so they want this. And then add, like, mysticality and all that, and like I told my dad before, the only downside to the Dune universe, because it's all really cool, is they chose to make it kind of like a spiritual awakening, because they have like psychics and people who can command you to do stuff and all that. And it came out during the era of, for some reason, Hollywood really believing that the only religion that's going to make it to outer space is Islam. Like, I don't know why that's a thing. But it's like...
Probe made. Good.
Yeah.
Discharge from the sandstorms makes map data extremely unreliable on Arrakis. But if you can get it high enough, a handheld probe can gather enough local data to give you a snapshot of the region. Climb somewhere high and fire off the probe. Just don't let the Sardaukar spot you.
Okay. This is my respawn location for now. So I think I just need to get that high. Maybe. But yeah, it's basically sci-fi Conan. Except there's no, like, friendship wheel or, stealing babies to make them your pet. And yes, chat, that's actually a thing that happens in Conan. Because in order to get your, like, mounts and stuff, you have to kidnap the infant animals. So a lot of the times you just run up and... yoink! Okay, so let's see. Climb to high ground. Alright. I love that you can actually see the probe doing its thing. Look at that. How cool is that? No, yeah. Now that might come later.
Very good. I'm going to the Griffin's Reach trade post. Come and find me there. Just remember to be careful crossing the sands. Move from rocky ground to rocky ground. Learn how far you can move on sand before the worm comes.
Oh,
And remember,
interesting.
look both ways before you cross the desert.
Okay, that's actually kind of funny. And I just hurt myself. Yep, okay. I think that's where I'm gonna have to let it go, though. Like I said, the server is going to go down in about an hour. Anyways. But I also hit my 2-hour mark recently, I believe. But I will be playing this tomorrow morning, so... because it's... well, I'm saying tomorrow morning. I mean later today. Because for me, it's about 2:37 a.m. I plan on playing again in about 6 hours or so. Yeah, catch you later. Like I said, I will be on and playing again in a bit. Oh, I could have... oh well. And I'll get number 2 up and all that jazz. So you guys have a wonderful night. I will catch you all in a couple of hours.